What's up, everybody? This is Nick Driver on the Nick Driver podcast. Wait, what? Hold on. This isn't the Nick Driver podcast. I know, but oh, damn. All right, well, this is not apparently the Nick Driver podcast. This is Dave Diggity talking about the Nick Driver podcast from earlier this morning. Let me take this thing out of my ear. That's completely fake. There's nobody in my ear. This is actually my earplug that I use to go to concerts, so I don't lose more of my hearing. I'm gonna put that right back there safely. I'm Dave Diggity. I actually was with Nick Driver this afternoon on his latest podcast. I will make sure that that gets tagged, and you'll get the link for that. If you're not following Nick Driver yet, he's a personal friend of mine, very good friend of mine. He's a very good friend of mine, and he's. Let's not do that. But me and Nick, we've been friends for a while, and it's really a supportive thing between the two of us. We don't agree on everything, but we do agree to have a rational conversation about things. So go check out the Nick Driver podcast. As far as today's episode, I actually had the opportunity, like last minute, to join in on that, and that actually made me feel a little bit better about myself and my circumstances. Nick gave me the boot in the ass that I needed this morning or earlier this afternoon when I told him, like, man, I just feel like I'm slacking. Like, I feel like I'm just sitting here not doing anything, and I've had all the time in the world to do something, but I feel like I'm just beating myself up. And he's like, well, you got about 10 minutes and you can be part of today's show if you want to. And when I say that was the boot in the ass that I needed, it really was. Like, I got up off the couch, I walked to the bathroom, got myself put together. I didn't shower. I mean, because you can't smell me through the phone. This ain't scratch and sniff. This ain't the 80s. But Nick actually gave me the boot in the ass that I needed this afternoon to get up and do something and stop feeling sorry about myself. And I think it worked out pretty well. You can go check out the video. We had some things to talk about, and obviously, it's going to be a sensitive topic. Like, we don't softball this stuff. When me and Nick actually talk together, when I get the opportunity to be part of what he's put together, we argue back and forth. We will debate, but at the end of the day, we're still friends and really good friends. So, Nick, thank you absolutely from last night to this afternoon for reminding me that I still know how to do this. Now, obviously, by the shaking in the phone, you can tell that I don't have a setup, I don't have a studio. My apartment really doesn't allow for that. I've got annoying neighbors, and there's no way I could ever record. So, I'm going to do it through my phone. Um, we had a great conversation last night between me, Nick, and Anthony. Unfortunately, we went a little off the rails, and the whole video got banned by not just Facebook, but YouTube as well. Because apparently there was a Polaroid of somebody topless in the background, and I don't know. Apparently on Facebook, you can feed people reels of breastfeeding because that's educational. But you can't do that in the background, not breastfeeding. You can't have a picture of an exposed breast in the background. I'm probably going to get censored for just saying breast repeatedly. Whatever. But our video from last night got taken down on both platforms. It's still saved. We'll try to put it back up as soon as we can edit some of it out, I guess. But unfortunately, last night's good time got maybe a little out of hand. I don't consider it out of hand. Excuse me, I'm just reaching for my drink. But then this morning, well, late morning, early afternoon because I slept in. I messaged Nick back and I said, look, man, last night went really, really well. And I think we hit on something because we had three people that refused to argue with each other. We weren't talking over each other. We were actually apologizing to each other for talking while somebody else was talking. Like in a live stream like that, that's inevitable. But we're not a CNN war room either. We're not going to argue over each other for other people's entertainment. This is not a reality show. This is us being real. We talk to each other and we give each other the respect that we all deserve because everybody's got an opinion. And I think that came through very clearly last night. I will try to get that up if we can possibly do it without getting banned. Nick's probably going to edit it. And if he's not, well, Nick, there's your suggestion, man. Edit that and put it back up because that was golden. It was an absolutely perfect combination of three people that really did just discuss the world around us. So, with that being in mind, let me get to the point again. I was actually on Nick's podcast this afternoon, whatever, and it went really well. And again, not to beat the phrase to death, but Nick kind of gave me the boot in the ass to get up and do something today. And that's the kind of support that I think we're all missing through all of this overblown, overconsumed social media, that it is up to us to support each other. And when you see somebody dragging, you got two choices. You can pick them up and help them learn how to walk again, or you can take advantage of it and be a real, I'm trying to watch my mouth, be a real piece of garbage and take advantage of it. That's it. That's all there is. Those are your choices. And you get to decide who you want to be. There is so much negativity on social media. There are people that absolutely thrive on making you feel miserable for being honest. And at the same time, those same people will turn around and put a post up about suicide awareness. I'll give you a second to do the math. All right? 3, 2, 1. Doesn't make sense, does it? You can't encourage somebody to get help at the same time that you're tearing them down for your own pleasure. And that's something that I really want to talk about. I'd really like to talk to Nick about. I would really like to talk to everybody about. And we're going to make that happen. Until then, and again, my language, but until then, quit being a dick. Like, really, just don't be a dick. It's that easy. You see something on Facebook, you see something on Instagram, whatever platform you're using, don't go out of your way to make somebody feel bad for being honest and voicing their opinion. You can debate them all day long. That's fine. But the minute you cross that line and you're making statements in the comments, you're one of those people that somehow gets off on making other people feel bad. Let that marinate for a second. I'll wait. Because the conversation that we had last night between me, Nick, and Anthony seems to prove otherwise. The conversations in the chat, Nick just calling out multiple names that he's supporting. Multiple people that support him, myself included. That's what it's all about, man. Lift your people up. Don't put them down. You see somebody struggling, don't take advantage of that. I don't care what business you're in. I don't care how cutthroat it might be. When I see somebody struggling, I do everything I can to pick them back up, put them back on their feet, tell them to keep going. And honestly, that's what Nick did for me this afternoon. He said, "Get out of your funk, get your phone ready. We're recording in 10 minutes." And Nick, man, I can't tell you how much I appreciated that because it gave me a goal. It gave me a reason to get up and move. And sometimes that's really all we need. So I'm sure me and Nick and whoever else will be addressing this topic the next time we get all together. But until then, I want you to know that whatever you're doing out there, if you're connected to me, I'm supporting you. Whether you're painting pictures, whether you're recording stuff, whether you're like me just trying to get things together. Like, I don't have a studio right now. I got a 1 bedroom apartment, and the only bedroom in it has our bed in it. I can't record from there, but I'm working on it. And you can too. Like, make this shit happen for yourself. There goes my language again. Sorry, it's inevitable. But make it happen for yourself. And if you don't know how, reach out to somebody that does. Talk to me. Nick even said last night in the conversation that hopefully you'll see again that I'm excellent at networking. I might not be able to do anything for you, but I can connect you to the people that can keep you going. So, the conversation that Nick and I had, you can go check that out on his YouTube channel. I've already actually reposted it. Excuse me, my throat's getting dry. I already reposted it or shared it, however you want to look at it, to my own personal Facebook page. But, I mean, we had a great conversation. We had an actual agreement over the topic, but you're going to have to go watch it to find out. What's going to happen from here, as long as I keep myself motivated, a whole lot. And I'll give you more details on that soon. But until then, y'all keep each other up. Because especially in this business, when you're trying to make a name for yourself, it's difficult. And I feel like I'm 10 steps behind because you got 15-year-olds making 18 million a year on YouTube, and goddamn, am I behind? But we'll work on that. Whatever. I'm not here to make money. I'm here to make changes. And I think Nick's there with me. And if you want to be part of that, make sure you check out whatever I put up from here on out. I'm probably gonna offend you. You're probably not gonna like a whole lot of what I have to say. Sorry, I had to remember to speak English for a second. But keep following me. Keep following Nick. Nick puts up a different video every day on what's going on. And he puts up his personal opinion on it. And you might not like it. You're probably not going to like mine either. Shit, me and Nick don't actually like each other's opinions most of the time. We go back and forth. But it doesn't change any of the friendship between the two of us. And it shouldn't change it for you either. Support your local people. You never know what kind of contacts you're going to make. So, from me to all of you, I'm going to get this a little bit better organized. Excuse me. That's what happens when you drink from a beer for hydration. You get the burps, man. But I'm going to get this better. I'm going to get it down better. I'm going to get a better setup. But until then, I'm going to have my phone right in front of my face. And I'm going to record, and I'm going to interact, and I'm going to do what I can with other people to make sure you know, shit, man, you're not alone out there. You just need the right people behind you. So stay up. Don't quit. And if you need a kick in the ass, I got a couple of people that can help you with that. So thank you very much, Nick Driver. Obviously, we'll see each other again soon. And to whoever is watching this, listening, whatever, thank you too. Y'all stay up, know that you're loved, and get off my lawn. Love y'all.